The world's best donuts job. Food robbers explores baked goods at world's best donuts in Grand Marais, Minnesota. October 15th, 2020. Found our way up near the top of the United States map, stopped in Grand Marais, Minnesota for a few nights, and almost accidentally drove into Canada. After our first rainy, curled up by the fire type of day, we forged into the next morning and headed for World's Best Donuts, an independent business only open seasonally in the ever-so-quaint downtown area of Grand Marais. An overcast and teeth-chattering morning made the line halfway around the block seem a little daunting, but the "if you don't like cake donuts, you haven't tried ours" sign teased us into trooping along. We contented ourselves for nearly an hour on the shadowy side of the street wait line by alternating positions between holding our spot and walking away to the sun to gather some warmth in our bones on this cold, northern, near-winter morn. When we finally made it to the till, not without several photographs of jamming our faces into prefabricated cardboard character cutouts and a subtle mention of how World's Best Donuts might improve their ordering system with an order on the card and donuts checked off, pay, and move to the left to receive order at a different window approach. We were not too disappointed in their lack of espresso, par for a small town course, and began to order our hearts away. 2 cake donuts, 1 skizzle, 1 Bavarian cream-filled Long John, a seasonal pumpkin-frosted donut, 2 16-ounce coffees, and a recommendation to increase the size of their tip jar. Could barely get $1 in. Then we ambled off to stand amidst the frozen winds and gaze upon Lake Superior, which should really just be called a freshwater ocean, as its circumference, nearly 2,000 miles, could span 2/3 of the width of the American countryside if stretched out in a straight line. The donuts were cold by the time we wrapped our paws around them, which was about a minute after they were handed to us, and the coffee was classic diner quality. However, this didn't really matter so much as the fact that we stood amidst a group of people, these northern winter-seeking folk, all eagerly expecting something, and paid for it with shiver and patience and grit. The experience, we realized, was a lasting part of the food. Obviously, world's best and world's famous are common eatery phrases thrown around as effortlessly as a nickname. See pizza restaurant claims in NYC. But the boldness of it is never any less impressive, and almost always seems to warrant a go. The donuts have still gone largely uneaten, except for the old-fashioned cake donut and half of a Bavarian cream, but we found ourselves no less content with World's Best Donuts, and with a faint awareness that on a warm summer day, they may just have been perfect. Side note, we nuked them later that evening and quibbled over who got the last one.